Hey guys, I just wanted to film the fastest video of all time to talk about Sword and Shield booster boxes, which are going absolutely crazy right now. Specifically, I want to talk about Fusion Strike and Evolving Skies. So it's May 10th today, and literally in the past 24 or 36 hours, Evolving Skies booster boxes have gone from $14.50 to the cheapest being on TCG Player at the time of filming, $18.50. This is probably one of the craziest 24-hour price jumps I've ever seen, and Fusion Strike has also gone up a crazy amount, almost doubling in the past week or so. That one was a bit more gradual, whereas this Evolving Skies one was incredibly fast. Take a look at the sales history and you can see the sell-through rate went up dramatically in the past 24 hours. Now, I don't want to say this was market manipulation because I do believe in 3 years, Evolving Skies will probably be more than $18.50, and I don't think this is necessarily going to go down. I think the demand is there. But what I am saying is it's incredibly easy to speed up that process and move the price on a site like TCG Player, especially for something like this, which is just a razor thin market. You really only have to buy a very small amount of boxes, and as sellers go to list, they'll look at that low list, and TCG Player even has a feature to just match the lowest listed. So it really actually does make big long-term impacts on the prices of these boxes. Again, literally yesterday, I sold a box for $1,400 on misprint, and today I see that they're $18.50. Today at a local card show, I literally had an interaction with a seller who quoted me $1,700, and I was like, I wonder if they could do a little better. So I was checking because that sounded a bit expensive, and I was like, oh crap, by the way, it's actually $18.50. I did not end up buying it, and I would not be buying these boxes right now. Again, like I said, I think in a few years, Evolving Skies will be worth more than it is now, and same for Fusion Strike, but $800 for Fusion Strike in 2025 is kind of crazy to me. And I've always been a big advocate of this set back when everyone was roasting it for just being absolutely horrible. Fusion Strike out, very, very bad. I think people often will confuse me saying things like this with me saying I think they're going to go down. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if you're going to buy something to hold for a very long time, you should think about what will have the highest percentage return. I don't think Fusion Strike will appreciate more than a box that's, say, less than $300 right now in 3 years. I think that box will not be going up at the same percentage rate, which is what we hear about for returns, right? Because you can always buy 4 $200 boxes for the same price, right? Or Evolving Skies, 9 boxes. And I don't think Evolving Skies is going to appreciate at the same rate as a lot of other cheaper things now. So please, I highly recommend not buying these right now. I also own these in my personal collection, and if I weren't so lazy, I probably would sell some of them right now. If you want to take profit, this is a very good time to do so. I just want to talk about that quickly and kind of point out the tiny window in which this happened, and make note that I would still probably stay clear of these until they have stabilized a little bit more in price. Again, they may continue to go up in the short to mid-term, and also, of course, long-term, I think they'll appreciate. But what is going to be the smartest buy? Probably not these right now. Thanks for the time. Bye, guys.